Good afternoon and welcome back to Aggie Now, your source for all things Aggie.
So to start things off, if you are the oldest sibling, you are most likely the favorite. Now you can let your siblings know that there is scientific proof. Davis sociologist Catherine Cogner found that 74% of mothers and 70% of fathers admit to favoring one child over the other. Why is this? Cogner says it's because parents have their first beautiful moments as a parent with their first child. The way they parent their first child also dictates how they decide to parent the rest. It usually said that the baby of the family is the favorite, but is it really?
Are any of you the baby of the family?
No. What if you're the only child?
Well, then you're like a default favorite. Like.
Well, I'm the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
I accept.
I accept it. Yeah.
What about you, Kevin?
I'm the youngest of 6, so
Oh.
Wait, how many siblings? Oh, so
I have 5 siblings.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I would say
Obviously.
that this
No.
doesn't exactly correlate
Like-
because it feels like my mom and my father, like after their 3rd kid, they were like, well, I guess we just love you all equally now, and that's what they would just tell us all the time. Or then my mom in confidence would be like, you're my favorite. And then we would be like, what?
Really?
I'm your favorite.
Wait.
And then like the next day, we'd hear from my other sibling that like she said the same thing to them. So, you know, at some point they just kind of have to like let go of that favorite child thing.
Wait, are they all sisters or like brothers
I
and
have
sisters?
4 older sisters and 1 older brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the oldest, and the other day I went home and I surprised my mom for Mother's Day, and she said that I was her favorite, and my little brother and sister were right there, and they're like, okay, well, what about us? And they're like, she didn't care.
Oh, well,
That's all
there
good.
you have
Unlucky.
it.
Yeah.
Apparently, oldest siblings are the favorite.
I am the favorite.
So, with finals just around the corner, do we really even have time to dress up or do laundry? So, should we worry about what we're gonna wear, or should we ace our finals first? So that's kind of like the debate I'm bringing up. But USA Today, I found an article that 2 Ohio State University psychologists, Ohio eminent scholar Professor Jennifer Crocker and chair psychology Professor Richard Petty, says that what we know from psychology is what we wear can affect how we think. So, you know, they're kind of basically insinuating that if we're confident and if we like what we wear and if we kind of dress up a little bit, we tend to do better on our finals and
I feel
exams.
like when it comes to confidence, it doesn't really matter because I can be my PJs and still
Yeah,
feel confident.
but that's the thing. So it doesn't
Like,
matter.
yeah, I look good in
it doesn't
pajamas,
matter.
what even?
They concluded that most of the time, like most kids are more confident if they kind of dress up. But if you're confident in sweats and PJs, then that has an effect on how you perform on tests. It's like, and it's also with priming as well. That's what I read, according to the article. Like how glasses are kind of associated with like being smart, like as a stereotype. You know what I mean? We all kind of, in cartoons, we see that. They play on to that.
I mean,
So-
I definitely have friends who wear
That's-
fake glasses just
Oh.
to feel smart and look smart with these.
Do you do that? Are you one of those hipsters?
Yeah, I'm one of
Those
those.
are real.
Those
You
are
know
real.
you are.
Are real.
But yeah, no, with finals, I guess it depends on the day. Sometimes you just wanna feel good about it and you dress up a little bit. But then other days when you're just cramming all morning, you're like, hey.
Right,
Yeah.
at this point in the quarter, I think you should ace your classes. That should be your #1 priority,
Yeah.
not dressing well. I mean, if you feel comfortable dressing well, go ahead. But if you feel good wearing sweats and whatnot, just do it and ace your finals.
I think it's really based on the individual. Like for
Yeah.
me, like I like wearing the clothes I like to wear, but if I have to dress up, I get really nervous. Like, anytime I have
Really?
to put on a tie, I'm just like, I really don't want to be.
But would
here
you wear a
anymore.
tie to a final?
No, but you have to wear a tie to a lot of other events where you
Yeah.
have where there's pressure. So just wear what makes you comfortable.
Yeah. And like I read some tips also online. They said don't wear heavy jewelry when taking exams. Don't wear new shoes because like sometimes if you don't break them in, you fidget and you're concentrating on like if they hurt rather than like concentrating on your final. And then don't wear tight clothing. So
What?
Yeah, no, that's what they
Never
said.
wear tight
That's what they said
clothing.
because like sometimes like if it's like not if it doesn't fit properly, you're concentrating on that. Like I'm uncomfortable. If that's the case for you guys, I don't know. That's what it said. Obviously, everything is
Restricts blood
subjective.
flow to the brain or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Kidding.
Skinny pants syndrome is a thing.
Skinny
No, it's
pants?
not.
I like skinny pants.
I like skinny pants.
Have you
too.
seen bikers lately in Davis? Like they roll up their pants.
Yeah.
I feel like they do that because they don't wear skinny pants.
Yeah,
No?
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Or they tie their pants because it gets caught in the chain.
Right, right, right.
Okay, a funny story. First week of school, freshman year, it was one of my first day of school, first day in the U.S. By myself. No, ever, yeah, one of the first days of school. I was biking to school, you know, I was wearing these really nice Topshop maroon pants, and then I got stuck on the chain and it ripped
Oh.
right through like my thighs, and I
Oh
had
my
to go to
God.
class, go through the entire day because this is the first day meeting my professors, and I was just like, I hope they don't look down my thigh.
How high did it go?
It was just like this
Okay.
big rip,
It's
like
not too
down
bad
to
then.
the inner thigh. It just wasn't, it wasn't great,
Yeah. At least it wasn't like all the way up.
but still, I'm exposed.
Yeah, be careful. Also,
Yeah.
one little thing, do your laundry.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know we started
Do
the
your
story
laundry.
on whether or not you should do your laundry, but you should definitely do your laundry.
Always do your laundry.
That's
under
like I
all
feel like a
circumstances.
non-negotiable thing. You
Stress
have to do
clean.
it.
Stress cleaning is the most productive
I think so too. Yeah.
way
I
to...
stress cleaned last night. I threw
You did,
away
yeah.
all the trash. I cleaned the counters. Everyone
Yeah.
was studying. I was just like, I'm being productive. I'm feeling good. And I went to sleep happy.
Yeah. It's always good to fall asleep.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways.
As most of you know, UC Davis is committed to sustainability, but what you may not know is that there are a few places on campus where you can actually get free produce. Free fruits and veggies are at your disposal at the Frege on 235 3rd Street. From one of the many fruit trees on campus, such as the fig tree by Sproul or the loquat tree by the Silo bus stop. You can also find free produce at the Fruit and Veggie Hut provided by the Student Health and Counseling Services right here in Lower Freeborn, or at the Experimental College Garden next to the Health and Wellness Center. On Orchard Park Drive, this is a great resource whether you're a freshman just starting to get the hang of college or a sophomore just starting to move out of the DC, or if you're juniors or seniors and super seniors looking for a great afternoon snack. Check out these locations and let us know what you think.
Did you know the loquat tree? It helps with hair loss. There's like shampoos with.
To be honest, I don't even know what a loquat tree is.
It's like I think it's like
Neither
a.
do I.
I don't even know what if it's like a fruit or a vegetable, but it helps with hair loss. And there's like they put it in shampoo. It's a real thing, so I've heard of it.
Maybe it's
before.
like an oil that the tree gives off.
Maybe. I don't know.
And
But
I've seen the
That-
Frege
I've
thing.
seen shampoo.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the loquat shampoo. But the Frege thing, that's actually really cool because they have a sign and it says fridge for you and for me, and it's like you go in there and you can put stuff in, but you can take stuff out. So maybe if like you have some
Oh.
vegetables that you don't want anymore, you can drop it off in the fridge.
Okay. And then someone can take it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Fridge.
Professor
That's
Applegate
smart.
will approve of
Smart.
this.
I mean, another thing that we didn't talk about, but I think is important, is the farmers market on campus. Like, they have some of the best fruits and vegetables I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
The other day I was at work and they dropped off some like free samples and stuff, and right after work I had to like run and like buy all the cherries and all the strawberries I could get because like they were enormous and they were like flavorful. So they're awesome. Really suggest going there.
Wait, so the free produce you were talking about is you just go and you get free produce?
Yeah. It's just like on the street, like there's just like a random tree there that you can just like pick up, or there's like the student run farm location where you can just like go and like pick up the food if you want. Like,
Is this like every day? At any
yeah, I
time?
think so. Yeah, anytime. Yeah.
I feel like this is a good idea, like
know.
you were saying, for all students of all ages, because at some point in our college lives, we run out of money.
Yeah.
And, we want to eat, so, I mean, free food is pretty good. And it's healthy food, too, not snacks, like
Yeah.
bad snacks. So it's a
You'd
good
be
alternative.
surprised, like when things are grown organically, how good they taste.
Oh, yeah.
So as the spring quarter comes to end, for many of you freshies, panic sets in. Yes, next year you all will be sophomores. Now living alone might be a little scary for you, but with the right tips, it can be a breeze. I'm gonna open this up to the table.
Yes. Hopefully you found a place already, because that's
Oh,
really
man.
like important. That is key. Because if you don't have a place to live next year, y'all got a problem.
If you don't have a place to live next year, you're gonna end up living with people you don't know.
And you don't like.
And that's
Well-
another tip. That's another tip. Live with people you feel comfortable with and that you're friends with. Because, I mean, if you just pick random people, I mean, that's sometimes good, but
Yeah.
I feel you
But-
should know the people
But that's
you're
not
living with.
entirely true. Sometimes you live better with people you don't actually know, because then you're comfortable talking
'Cause you-
about
yeah.
finances. You're like, hey,
And you have boundaries.
Yeah.
Because like you want to keep their privacy, you want yours.
Yeah.
You're more respectful.
Definitely
I
keep
think.
in mind your financials. Just make sure that you pay your bills at the right time, that you're paying bills.
Don't pay rent late.
Yeah, pg&e was a struggle.
Another thing.
Water, waste, internet. What else do we have to pay again? There's just a lot. And then shared materials. What are you sharing with your
Yeah.
roommates?
Yeah,
What are you
Toiletries.
not?
Toilet paper.
Toiletries.
Soap.
Who takes out the trash?
Yeah.
Who buys the
Who
toilet
Who
paper?
vacuums?
Yeah.
Who brings the
what?
bathroom? I have to clean the bathroom. That's like my
Definitely.
job in
Like
the
just because
apartment.
you have a good quad or however many people you want to live with, make sure you talk about these money things because once you get into it and into deep, it might get awkward to then talk about it 6 months in, and then it just creates a lot of drama. And you don't want that.
Yeah. Also, you want to make sure that if you're living with freshmen or other freshmen that you know from the dorm, look at their dorm room. Like on a week where they're really stressed out, just take a look. You want to know what it looks like on a
is
week
it
where they're not feeling so
smelly?
hot.
That's
Is it
how they're gonna
smelly?
be.
Yeah, because if you end up sharing a room with them or sharing a living room with them, like you want to know how they're gonna upkeep their stuff. So be careful.
What's another good tip?
There's food. Look at all the bus lines because you're gonna be living up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Know the
bus
bus lines
lines.
because sometimes you live far from campus and sometimes you're running late and sometimes you don't want to bike all the way. So
And if you
know the
live in
bus
South
lines.
Davis, the buses get really full around 8 to 9 to 10 to 3 to 4. It's just always full. So try to go a little earlier.
And when it's raining or in the beginning of each quarter, buses tend to be late. So a lot extra time for that because you don't want to be late to your first day of class.
Yeah, but otherwise you're all set. If you have any questions, visit our social media and spam us.
Once again, that wraps up our episode of Aggie Now. I'm Nika Magahis.
I'm Israel Yepes.
I'm Tanya Josephine.
And I'm Kevin Tusa. Thanks for watching.